What's up everybody? In today's video, I'm taking some upcycled glass bottles and completely transforming them using air dry clay. At least, that's the plan. If you enjoy DIY projects videos like this, please feel free to subscribe. I post on Fridays and some Sundays and would love to have you join our growing community. Don't forget to do all the stuff to get notifications of all my videos. I'm Jen and this is Valley Buzzsaw. Now let's get into it. I had to finalize the prep before I could get started with the clay. This jar had to soak for a few minutes to soften the paper and glue. I removed the plastic ring while the small jar soaked. Then I scraped off the label. Luckily, the glue came off with the paper. And everything got a good wash and rinse. I wanted to make doubly sure there was no residue left on the glass, so a little acetone on a cotton ball did the trick. I'll leave affiliate links to everything that I'm using in the description. You don't pay more when you shop through my links, but the support helps my channel to grow, and I really appreciate it. So I've given some thought to what I want to do with these, and I think for these two tall ones, I want to just do something decorative, like maybe a vase or a mini pitcher, something like that. But for this short little jar, I don't know, I'm thinking something functional for my office maybe a cute little paper clip holder or some kind of dish to hold my crystals, I don't know, something like that. I might have to wing it, but now that these are ready, it's time for me to ready the clay. Getting the clay ready is always my favorite part. All right, we got some clay here. It's weird. I don't usually like to have messy stuff on my hands, like egg or ground beef or chicken or dirt. Ugh. But with paint, clay, glue, other DIY crafty stuff, yeah, I don't mind it at all. I guess it's a good thing I didn't want to become a chef. Anyway, I got the clay started by wetting my hands and working in that small bit of water until the whole ball was smooth and ready to be rolled out. So I'm sure no one is surprised to see me still using this e.l.f. misting bottle as my rolling pin, right? I'll get a real one someday, but this just works well enough for now, so... Oh yeah, and major shout out to Tina Lee. I am shouting her out for sure because in her clay videos, she uses these stacks of popsicle sticks. It's a super cool trick because it allows her to place these on the side and then she can roll this out so that it's level thickness all the way across. I love it. I'm sure she's not the first one to do this trick, but she's the first one that I saw do it, and I think it's pretty brilliant. So I wanted to thank her for this hack because it works awesome. That's good enough. We'll come back when it's actually rolled out pretty flat and ready to go around the bottle. Or I kill that idea and just start putting clay on the bottle. I took my own advice and abandoned the popsicle sticks for this project. I'll use that trick next time I'm doing an oven baked clay or if I'm creating a piece that needs a level top and bottom. Instead, I used this mister bottle to roll and press the clay outward, getting a semi-level sheet. And then I just went for it, coating this first bottle.
A cup of coffee in the morning, and I get the paper. I check the headlines and decide that I am bored. I check my email and I decide to answer later. Another cup of coffee and I drag myself to work. My life is grounded in a firm routine of coffee, sleep and work. I am not boring, I just stick to what I know.
I wanted the final look for these to have a hand-thrown pottery vibe, so I smoothed ridges, bumps, and seams, and I rolled the bottle to give it a more level appearance. This definitely didn't matter, but we'll get to that in a few.
I go upstairs and get myself another cup of coffee.
I did the same basic technique with all 3 of these pieces, and I'm not gonna lie, they took me a while to finish. This one in particular took a lot more finessing than I expected. I won't show the whole thing here, but if you guys are interested in a raw footage time-lapse of me coating and shaping this entire piece, leave me a comment below and let me know. Now, I'm an absolute beginner to clay. This is only like my 3rd time using this stuff, which will be painfully obvious in just a minute. But I knew I'd need some kind of tools, so I picked up this 11-piece set from Studio 71 on Amazon. If you've been here a while, you've definitely seen these in other videos, and the more I work with them, the more comfortable I feel. Like I said, I'm a newbie, and these tools have been a great way to get started. If you're looking for a decent set of working tools, I'll leave a link to these below if you want to check them out.
Well, I am not boring, I just stick to what I know.
Since we're so dry here in Phoenix, Arizona, I used a mister bottle with water to spritz for the first few hours that these dried. I hoped it would help them avoid cracking. Then I left everything to dry overnight. Okay, so it's the next morning. I have checked my pieces and I'm not sure if this is even worth it. I'm gonna try to salvage them, but let's see what we got here. Oh my god. I don't even want to pick them up because they're so cracked. There it is. I don't know how well that's coming in. Every side, everywhere is cracked. The bottoms, the tops, literally like everything cracked. My guess is twofold. One, maybe not the best clay to avoid cracking, but also I live in Phoenix, Arizona. This is the worst. That's the worst one. I live in Phoenix, Arizona. We're super dry. I did try to mist these like you saw, but unfortunately, I don't think that was enough to really do it. If I can't actually, this one I can't even pick up. I'll try to turn it, but this enormous crack here, you can kind of see, this is like actually legit falling off of the surface. So I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna just test it with this small jar because if it works, great. And if it doesn't, like that's fine. These are all just gonna end up going in the recycling bin and I will find a new way to make this kind of cute picture instead of draping it over glass. But yeah. All right, I'll be shocked if this works. I ripped up a bunch of single-ply table napkins into different sizes. My plan was to use the napkin and Mod Podge trick that I used a couple weeks ago on my cardboard welcome sign. I'm hoping it'll hold everything together, and this jar was in the best shape, so it seemed smart to start here. Well, I mean, not in good shape, but it has the smallest cracks, and it's a manageable size to coat pretty quickly. I repeated the same steps on the tall bottle, starting in the area of the loose clay, so hopefully it wouldn't budge while I coated the rest. I did the same with the pitcher, coating the largest fracture first, and then moving my way piece by piece around the entire thing. Then I left everything to dry for a couple hours. Even though these are now loaded with texture I didn't plan for, I'm still painting them because seriously, at this point, I've just invested way too much time to not finish strong. I did 2 or more coats depending on the piece, and I could finally call these glass bottles adorned with air dry clay, decoupage, and paint complete. So what do you think? Did I live up to last week's hype about that old salsa jar? Do you think it's truly transformed? Don't forget to leave a comment if you want to see the time lapse of that glass bottle's full transformation. I think they all turned out okay, considering just hours ago they looked like the San Andreas Fault after a 9.2. We'll see how long they hold up. Feel free to subscribe for more DIYs like this one on Fridays and some Sundays. Then do all the things to get notified. And don't forget to give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. That's it for this one. Thanks for watching. Later, peeps!